Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a no communication reading for my dearest Taurus. Taurus, we're going to take a look at your person. We're going to take a look at what they might be thinking or feeling, how they may be viewing you, any possible action that they may take towards you. And then we'll also take a look at what they would like to tell you or what they would like you to know, and any lessons that needed to be learned from this connection. So let's go ahead and get started. And just a friendly reminder, I am open for private readings. So if you are after a private reading, just follow the links down below in the description box. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my dearest Taurus for their highest and greatest good. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Taurus, please. Okay, so your person, Seven of Swords. So you could be dealing with somebody who is sneaky, manipulative, was dishonest with you. And my throat chakra really wants to act up. So again, I do feel you may be dealing with somebody quite dishonest here, or wasn't honest with you about their feelings or why they left or why they stopped talking. But I'm also seeing here that for some of you, you could be dealing with someone with very strong avoidant attachment style. They're viewing you as the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So Taurus, they're seeing that you're not putting time and effort into this connection. For some of you, you might have moved on. You might be with someone else. So this could certainly be that you're not single, or at least they think that. And we have another nine coming through, the Nine of Wands. So this person is very guarded. They hold a torch for you. This person spends a lot of time thinking about you. I'm also getting following your social media. Like they know what you're up to, but you have no idea, most likely, with the Seven of Swords here. I do feel like this person's very guarded, and with double nines coming through, for me, this is karmic energy. So I do feel like this could be somebody who's like kind of far off in your past. I feel some of you, you've already moved on. Maybe you're married to somebody else. You're with somebody else. Strong Pisces energy, but this person's definitely hanging out in your energy. So you might be feeling them. You might be getting reminders of this person. I mean, not for all of you are they that distant, but this person is definitely around you, hanging out in your energy, but they're not taking any action. I just heard lurking. So maybe they even like drive by your house or walk past your job or something like that. The Seven of Swords, why do we have this here? It can be a tricky, deceptive energy, but I also feel like it's somebody who's just quiet, never told you how they really feel or what really happened. Hierophant energy in reverse. They're very different from you, Taurus. This person may be divorced, and maybe they're divorced from you, right? But this separation with you, Taurus, has actually affected them a lot more, most likely because they don't have any closure. And we have the Five of Swords showing up in reverse, but this person's like not willing to take any action. For some of you, there was like a big fight or argument, and then they just like cut you off. But I feel like you gave yourself closure here, Taurus, and a lot of you, you've moved on with somebody else, or you're out there dating. I don't think you realize how affected this person is, but it's kind of like I'm getting, make your bed energy, right? Make your bed, lie in it. This person's lying in it. They're not really that happy. So the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, some of you, they don't think you're single. Yeah, they've heard or seen that you're out there dating. You're putting yourself out there. Maybe you're already with somebody. And with the Justice card in reverse, they see you as a soulmate in separation, Taurus. We have strong Libran energy. This person feels like you're aloof, that you don't care. And maybe some of you, you sort of had to take that stance because it looks like this person either ghosted you or just cut you off, maybe even abruptly or after a fight or an argument. It's like they didn't put in the time and the effort. They're very different from you, Taurus. And so they might be concerned that they wouldn't be accepted by your friends and family or vice versa. The Nine of Wands does indicate that there's a past life soul connection here. They still hold a torch for you. Yeah, but the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This person, I feel this person buried their head in the sand a little bit too long. So instead of reaching out and telling you how they felt or that they were missing you, it's like their ego got in the way. So they're definitely not about taking action, but they know everything about you, or they're watching you. They're keeping up to date with like your movements, if they can somehow track you, maybe just on social media. And they see you as a soulmate. They see you as a soulmate, but for some of you, it's like they don't have the strength and courage to take action. Maybe they're embarrassed about how things ended or how they treated you. And we get the Six of Wands energy in reverse. It looks like this person just started ignoring you or ghosted you. And I feel like they have some major regrets. I feel like maybe there was a lot of fighting, bickering, and arguing before this all happened. But I just get this energy they didn't act right, or they're a little bit, they're embarrassed about how they treated you. So let's see, clear messages, advice, and guidance. Your person, okay, so they're healing and they're missing you. They think about you, they're yearning for you, they're unsure of their future. They've been trying to heal from this. Some of you, they might have moved off in a different direction, and I'm hearing the grass was not greener on the other side. That might have been like a karmic retribution, right? They might not have told you. They might have, someone may have interfered or cut in on this connection, or they left you for someone else. That was no good. Like, I think that turned out to be a disaster, actually, for some of you, if you suspected that. All right, yeah, this person wants to talk. And you need to be in the energy of self-love. I feel like a lot of you already are. I'm seeing the letters T-A and L-O. I don't know if that's like, those are, I don't know if somebody's name has like Taylor is kind of what I'm getting. Those are the letters that are coming through really strong. The letter H is also coming through really strong. But yeah, like this, I feel like you gave this person a lot of love. I feel like you would be open and interesting to hearing what happened here, or hearing from this person, just to like get some sort of closure or know what happened. But I'm not sure a lot of you are going to give this person another shot. Yeah, look at that. At the bottom of the deck, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Because a lot of my Taurus, you've already moved on. But this is somebody who's like thinking about reaching out to you. They see you as a soulmate, but they never took any action. And it looks like they just ghosted you, or they left you for somebody else, or moved in a different direction. And a lot of you kind of were left really kind of confused here. So, I mean, some of you, if you feel like it, you wouldn't get emotionally invested, or you're no longer emotionally invested in this, because some of you, you're not, you've moved on. You might be interested to like know how this person really feels, or what really happened. But yeah, I don't know. Some of you also, you gave yourself closure, and you're moving on, and you're growing, you're transforming your life, and they see that. And I don't think they have done that. I don't think they've done the work. In fact, I do think a lot of them, they experience quite a toxic situation after you. All right, the lessons that needed to be learned here are thoughts, process things logically, but release over analyzing to balance the heart and the mind. Yeah, I have a feeling like I'm getting this message, Taurus, that a lot of you were definitely in your head about this person and about this connection. And you may have been for quite some time after they ghosted or they walked away abruptly. But I feel like you found balance, heart and mind, and you gave yourself closure, and you've healed and you've moved on, whether you're single or you're with somebody else. Yeah, and we're seeing addictions and compulsions. Behavior modification is needed, as it is inhibiting healthy connections. But I think this is this person. I think that was the lesson here that needed to be learned. This person might have had an addictive personality. It might have been a connection that ran really hot and really fast. There may have been red flags. Maybe you ignored them, or maybe this person just hid them. They may not have wanted you to get too close to them, or else you would see the truth about their addictions and compulsions. Okay, so interesting messages there. And valued contributions. Appreciate the uniqueness of what each other brings to the connection. Yeah, and I feel like you definitely you felt undervalued here by this person, especially the way that they ended things. So we've got like kind of a complicated person here, Taurus, but I feel like a lot of you, you've already left this person in the rearview mirror. So let's go ahead and see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. Okay, what would they like you to know at the ego level? I'm becoming a better person. Some of you, they've been to like AA or NA, or they've just been cleaning up their side of the street. Maybe they're working through some of these addictions and compulsions, because I do feel like they want to be better. And I don't know why this happened, and they're so confused as to why they treated you this way. But again, it's maybe because they were under some sort of influence. Maybe they were just childish. They needed to grow up. But I think they're even like a bit confused as to why they've held on to this connection and held on to you for so long. Because a lot of you, I do feel like a considerable amount of time has passed, although that may not be the case for all of you. Maybe it's something much more recent. And I hide behind material things. Yeah, so this person, All right, let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. What would they like you to know at the soul level? What would they like you to know at the soul level, my dear Taurus? Heart space. I'm becoming more willing to feel, to let you in, and be emotionally vulnerable. Okay. This person's been through something. You know, like I said, it could be sobriety. It could be they just went through a really nasty, I heard horrific, like toxic situation after you, or maybe they left you for somebody that just really turned out to be like no good or like really kind of crazy. But again, that was their karma is what I'm getting. That was something that they needed to learn. And they are becoming a better person. They're becoming more willing to feel. Some of you, they were, definitely unhealthy coping mechanisms here. And sometimes that, that doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol. That can sometimes be somebody who always has another person lined up. And instead of dealing with, the things that go wrong in a relationship or taking accountability, they just jump onto another connection, hoping somebody else will fix them. And so I definitely get that here for your person. But let's see. And back and forth. I'm conflicted. It's nothing you have imposed on me. I need to figure this out for myself. But I also think they are really back and forth about whether or not they're going to send you a message, because this person, they know that you've either moved on or that you're going to reject them, or you're not going to want to take action towards them or have much to do with them, especially after the way they've treated you. But we have admiration. You make me want to be a better person. I'm inspired to improve myself. So, we are, Taurus, I feel like you may need to hear this as a reminder, we are all someone else's karmic relationship. And that doesn't have to be a bad thing. I'm just seeing that you have touched this person deeply. I feel they've gone through some major transformations and they're coming back around to this connection. In fact, they've never really let it go. And I do feel like there's guilt. I feel like there's shame. But I also feel like they're recognizing that they didn't honor your worth and your value. And they do truly admire you. But I feel this Grim Reaper energy really strong. A lot of you, you've moved on, or you're not going to really be interested in, starting over with this person. All right, so let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Taurus. Anything else we need to know or anything else we needed to learn here? Okay, we have soul imprints, unresolved wounds, karmic patterns, and inheritances are affecting this situation. Yeah, some of you, this person does have some deep wounding, either from childhood is what I'm getting. And unfortunately, I don't like to say this, but I did just hear sexual abuse. So there might be sexual abuse here in their past. Whether you know that or not, but that's not for all of you, but it came through way too strong for me to not say it. And yeah, like, but it could just be, past hurts and disappointments. And I feel like this person has these unresolved wounds, whatever they might be, that have created karmic patterns for them. And, they're starting to scrape the surface of doing that work is what I'm getting. Or maybe they have been doing the work. And yeah, forgiveness is a liberating choice. Yeah, so I do feel like this is the outcome of any sort of communication with this person. They might be asking for your forgiveness. For some of you, maybe they are in a 12-step program and they're going back to the people that they hurt and they're, asking for forgiveness or apologizing. I know that's a thing. But I also feel like, forgiveness is how we clear karma. And some of my Taurus, you will be forgiving this person. And that doesn't mean that you necessarily say it's okay the way somebody treated you, but forgiveness is how we let go and we move forward. Yeah, and look at this, all this deep reflection. So we attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. And you are a lesson for growth for this person. Like, you're very inspirational to this person. They really admire you now. And, is this hindering or supporting you? Yeah. So again, that if this person does decide to reach out, because there is a big if here. It is a big if because they're wishy-washy. They're all up in your energy. They know what you're up to. They definitely feel like if you post something, they're like the first to see it. But, you know, is this a situation that's hindering you or support? Is it hindering or is it supportive? You know, is it a good thing? You know, because sometimes like when we talk about closure or, you know, reopening a cord or a tie or a soul tie like this, it's not always a good idea. And sometimes if it's like, oh, well, I need this closure, closure can really mean the opposite of what it sounds like. So just be aware of that. But again, a lot of my Taurus, I feel like you are in a good place, and I don't think you would get too emotionally invested here. Okay, and we see friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Some of you, they may want to come in as friends. It's possible. I mean, I don't know if it's possible for you. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't believe them. It just might be a hard sell to be like, oh yeah, we can be friends either after all this time or after what happened. But of course, it's going to be up to you. Some of you, you know, you might really value friendship with this person. Yeah. Which is interesting because it is kind of a platonic energy here, but I don't think their feelings towards you are platonic. But life is a series of constantly shifting cycles, Taurus. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Yeah. So I do think that this person's like true feelings, or I want to say what they've been through and their transformation, probably will surprise you. But I am getting, for a lot of you, it may not lead to coming together in a healthy, balanced relationship. It may just give you closure. But of course, you're going to have to let me know. Everyone's different. So please let me know how this resonates with you down below, Taurus. If these messages do resonate, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light. Take care.